I was not ready to film. Hey y'all, BB. So, it is my third, fourth day in Springfield. I'm leaving tomorrow. I would stay longer, but one, I need to get home because of training on Wednesday and patrol on Friday. So I personally want to go home. It's not that I'm not having fun. I'm having fun down here. And also, what time is it? It's almost midnight. So my sister technically has to is working on Monday, this week. She works Monday through Friday. So, by the time she goes to work and I wake up and she comes home, there's not much to do with her. So even if I would stay, I would pretty much kind of be by myself and probably only have maybe 5 or 6 hours to spend with my sister. So she needs time alone anyways because she needs to move in still, and there's still a ton more stuff to do. She's probably 70% done, maybe 75% done. So she's done a lot. Girl, let me tell you today, she woke me up. I originally told her to wake me up at 9, but I wasn't planning on having a hard time falling asleep last night. So I technically went to bed about 4-ish last night, technically this morning. So being that I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, I slept till about 11, and then I finally got up out of bed. And we shopped store to store 11:30 in the afternoon, and we came home about 5 o'clock at night. So we shopped for 4 or 5 hours, and we were non-stop on our feet. I mean, yes, we went in the car to drive to a different store, but maybe 10 minutes in the car if anything, so we finally came home about 5, 6-ish. I wasn't really particularly paying much attention to the time. My sister's been in bed for a little less than an hour, and I was originally going to watch a movie that I was originally going to watch last night, but it's a scary movie, and I'm just afraid that I'm going to have the TV on too loud, and it's going to wake my sister up, and wake the neighbors up. So I think I probably have a better chance of watching it tomorrow after I wake up, because my sister doesn't get off work until 5, so I'll have plenty of time to sleep in and wake up, and I don't know. Anyways, it was hot today. It was hot. It's very hot. I technically, and there's another reason why I didn't really want to spend a lot of time down here either, is it's not just because of my sister moving in. It's not just because of patrol or training. It's not just because I'm going to be alone and she's going to practically be working all the time. It's because of my braces. I was technically supposed to change them tonight at midnight. Because I changed them on Mondays or Sundays. Normally change them on Sundays, but I didn't bring a spare pair because I wasn't particularly expecting to stay. I knew it was going to probably happen, but I wasn't expecting it to happen, so I didn't bring a spare pair. But I should technically be changing my braces, even though I think skipping a day, not even, is gonna hurt. Hopefully. So, yep, busy day. We did a lot. a lot has happened since the 6 days that he's been in this apartment. It's technically not a house, it's an apartment, but it's the first time owning a house. On renting. I think she's renting. I don't even know. Maybe she does own it. I don't know. I think, pretty sure from the looks of it and sounds of it, she's renting. But she brought me a water bottle. She brought, what's my voice? From Marshalls. It's backwards, but it's from Marshalls. It's only like $8, and the camera isn't really picking it up too well. But it's like gold, and it's like sparkly, and it's like holographic, iridescent. Camera's not doing justice. I especially liked it because it came with a straw. And let me take a sip real quick. Water's like coming out weird. Try not to be loud. Tendency of being loud, and I can't help it. It's part of my Italian that's coming out. So I went to clean a water bottle, and then I went to fill it. Originally, I filled it up with sink water, and you don't know how it is when it comes to water. I hate water. I freaking hate water. Like so many people are like, how do you hate water? It's like, I just hate the taste of it. And some people are like, oh, it doesn't have a taste. And I'm like, yes, it does. I can't explain it, but it does. I just don't like water. I really try to avoid it like the plague, but I am getting better at drinking more. I'm still needing progress. I still need to work on it, but because of these, I am getting better at drinking more water. I still should drink more a day, but I'm getting better at it. Also getting better at drinking less pop. I'm still drinking pop, but I'm drinking less. So, I remember my sister's going through one of her boxes, and she found these. These are mine. And she's like, what the heck is this? So she's like, what are these? And it's like, oh. It's like, that's where that went. That's ibuprofen that I must have bought, like, one of the times I came to see her in college. It was much the flu. Something just fell on my sister's porch. Her porch is literally right over there. Sorry, I gotta concentrate real quick. I swear to God, something pops out. Something bangs on that window. I swear to God, I'm waking up the whole apartment building. Pretty sure it's because it's a windy day, and we went out there, and we got back from shopping. We went out there. Well, I went out there, and I noticed that the plant was knocked down, and her little, it's like moon, and has, Jesus, the AC kicked on, and it's loud when it kicks on. I went out there a few hours ago at sunset, and I noticed that the plant was knocked down, and this little moon is like a copper moon, and has like a solar panel light on it, and fell over. Pretty sure that's what this fell, because it is a little windy, but I'm not about to go check it out, because say it's not the plant. Obviously it probably is the plant, to be honest. It probably is, but I'm not about to go check it out. I'm telling you right now, that's why I was quiet for a little bit, because I was like, I swear to God, if someone's out there, even though if they're out there, they gotta be Spider-Man. Because we're on the 8th floor, and climb up there is not easy at all. So, someone would have climbed down there, or climbed up there, I would give them credit, because they would be like, you know what, that's pretty impressive, because it doesn't look like it's easy. Anyways, but yeah, so I want to go back home. It's always hard going home and leaving my sister, whether she was in college or like now when she's working. It's always hard to go back home because I never know the next time I'm coming out, whether it's months from now, whether it's in a couple weeks, a couple days. I'm not crying, my eyes this itchy. So it's always hard, because I never know when I'm coming out again. I mean, there's times where my parents are like, you're going out to go see your sister, and I'm like, wait, what? They're like, pack, because you're leaving tomorrow, and I'm like, okay. I mean, normally I know when I'm coming out, I have a little time to prepare. But there's been a few times, once or twice, where they're like, oh, we're gonna go see your sister tomorrow at college, and for the longest time, obviously, I would always stay home for my dog. My parents would always go out there to visit her, and I would always stay home for the dog. And now that, obviously, since he's passed, I've been able to come out. Like, for example, if Baxter was still alive, I probably would not be out here. I probably would not have been able to come out for family weekend. I would have stayed home to watch the dog. So, not that I'm glad that he's gone, because obviously I miss him and I love him to death. So I don't want to say I'm glad he's gone because now I'm going to go out, but I'm not glad that he's gone, obviously, but anyways. Yeah. It's funny, one of the stores we started walking down the dog aisle, and I told my sister, why are we walking down this aisle? It's going to make me cry, you know, so we got out of there. Jesus. So I'm like creeped out because of that noise that came from in the deck. Pretty sure that it was the plant. And I don't want to say I don't have any weapons, because my sister has knives in the kitchen. My sister has a big Zelda Link sword. That's a real life sword that she got. It's real life size knights. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm hearing noises from out there and it's really starting to freak me out.